From tariff enforcer to rebel. Hey there, I'm Carl. You might remember me as Agent Osh Reaganomics 84, part of the elite task force enforcing President Trump's brilliant plan to impose tariffs on Fortnite transactions to fund a wall between the US and Canada. Because, those Canadians with their politeness and maple syrup are a real threat. My days were filled with tracking down teenage gamers, demanding they pay their tariff dues. Conversations often went like this. Me. Hey kid, that new skin just cost you an extra 10%. Pay up. Gamer. Dude, it's just a game. Me. And this is just international trade policy. Cough it up. As if shaking down adolescence wasn't enough, my personal life was going off the rails. Linda, my wife, had developed a sudden obsession with space. Not the, let's go stargazing kind, but the, I'm leaving you for your best friend who's sending Katy Perry to space kind. Yup, my buddy Mark landed a gig leading Jeff Bezos' latest passion project, launching pop stars into orbit. Because when you've conquered online retail, the next logical step is to send firework into zero gravity. And Linda? She was over the moon. Literally. One evening, while I was knee-deep in virtual tariff collection, Linda walked in, suitcase in hand. Linda, Carl, I'm leaving. Mark and I are headed to the stars. Me, you're leaving me for a guy who's strapping a pop star to a rocket? Linda, at least he's going somewhere. Touché. As she walked out, I received a notification. New directive. Impose 25% tariff on all Mexican and Canadian products. Great. Now I had to tax virtual tacos and maple-flavored power-ups, because nothing says national security like digital guacamole. Feeling lost, I did what any self-respecting adult would do. Hit the nearest fast food joint. As I waited for my order, I overheard a kid complaining about the new Fortnite tariffs. Kid, man, these new taxes are killing my vibe. Friend, yeah, what's next? A tariff on breathing? And that's when it hit me. I was the bad guy in a dystopian young adult novel. Needing to vent, I decided to catch up with my old buddy Dave, a fellow tariff enforcer. We met at our favorite dive bar, a place where the neon lights flickered as if they too were tired of our stories. Me, Dave, you wouldn't believe the week I've had. Dave, try me. Me. Linda left me for Mark. They're off to space with Katy Perry. Dave. Ouch, that's rough, man. Me. How about you? How's the Mario Kart beat? Dave. Don't get me started. I'm on stress leave. Me. Stress leave? From Mario Kart? Dave. You ever been hit by a blue shell? Those things are nightmares. Me. I thought they were just game mechanics. Dave. Game mechanics? Try PTSD triggers. Every time I hear a high-pitched whine, I dive for cover. And don't get me started on banana peels. Slipped on one in my kitchen last week. Nearly broke my neck. Me. Wow, I had no idea it was that bad. Dave. Yeah, man. It's a war zone out there. Those little racers are ruthless. As we drowned our sorrows in cheap beer, Dave leaned in closer, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. Dave. You ever think about switching sides? Me. What do you mean? Dave. The Canadian resistance. They're gearing up against this whole tariff and wall nonsense. Could use guys like us. Me. Join the resistance? That's treason. Dave. Or it's doing the right thing. Depends on your perspective. I mulled over his words. The idea both terrifying and oddly liberating. As I left the bar that night, Dave's proposition echoed in my mind. Could I, a man who once enforced absurd policies, become part of a movement to dismantle them? The line between duty and morality was blurring, and I was teetering on the edge. Little did I know, the next choice I made would not only redefine my life, but also ignite a chain of events that could change the course of two nations. But that's a story for another time.